What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Slick 50.
And this is Polo J, man. We got another edition of the Judges Table for you guys. Lock in, pay attention, and you might learn something.
Facts. Like how Polo J get more fancy and fancier every episode.
I was feeling kind of militant. Militant today. So
okay,
I think go back to my Black Panther days.
Oh man. You crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm changing the title of the episode. John Fury.
Oh,
here we go. John Fury talks. Okay.
Everybody, remember to drink water.
On fire about Tyson. They should know John Fury is on a tirade about what's being said about his son, and he has some other issues going on as well. We definitely gonna get into that.
Oh man. And something else we're gonna get into today. For some reason, people are still running with this narrative about Keith Thurman and Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that.
We're gonna get into that.
Because ain't nothing said. So we can get into it now. Matter of fact, we're gonna jump on that one first.
Matter of fact, let's do it.
The way I see it.
Go ahead.
The way I see it, people just running with rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? And they going off of text like Ellery did say, he will want him, but ain't nothing set in stone. Like that's what's going. I ain't heard nothing out of Tank. I ain't seen nothing out of Tank. You know what I'm saying?
See, the most I didn't heard out of Tank is seen as they think that I'm Superman.
Right. I saw that too.
Like
I saw that too.
It's like that's not even on my agenda right now. And people don't listen, honestly. Maybe, might, could. Those are not terms that, envelop certainty. Those are wishful thinking terms.
Facts.
So people are taking those terms and running with it, presenting them as facts. And I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Yeah. But that's the name of the game, man. That's the name of the game. We're gonna say Thurman, they gonna box us in. Now, if it was to happen, that's dope because we know news could flip in the drop of a dime. But at the end of the day, man, come on, man. Like, if I'm Tank, well, I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't gonna put myself in Tank's shoes. I just don't see it.
Look,
I see it on Thurman end. I see if it presents itself like he said in his video. Well, not his video. He's being interviewed. I forgot who was. Was it Fight Hype? I think it was Fight Hype. But he was saying if it presents itself, he said he would want it not in Atlanta. He would want it in Vegas. So he's gonna have his demands. We already know how those demands turn out when you how the Ugas fight turned out, whether will people believe or not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be. I don't see it being an easy fight to make because he's gonna be A-side. He's gonna want to fight where he wants to fight. This is that and the third. You know what I mean? But I don't, like I said, I don't hear Tank saying, "Bring it." I don't hear Tank say, "I want this fight." The man, that's 140 to 147.
Well, we already know the young man is a weight bully. We already know that he probably walks around average 154.
Then what was my thing was, what's the purpose then? Why stop at 140 when you could just went to 147 and easily made that fight with Thurman before all this talks, before all the rage of these fights that should have been made, like the Sean Porters to the Bud fights and the, you know what I'm saying? Getting it all this mixed up. This could have been the first. This could have been made before a Bud or Ugas or, you understand what I'm saying? This could have been the news if he really wanted it like that. You feel what I'm saying?
But I gotta say, out of all of that, I see absolutely nothing in this for Keith Thurman. There's nothing in it for him. What
Well,
is
it's
he
a
going to
belt.
do?
Well,
A
it ain't
belt?
no belt. It ain't no belt.
Ain't no
Right.
belt.
It ain't no
The
belt.
man
I'm
has
tripping.
already admitted that he's strap chasing, hasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
So, what would be the purpose in beating up on Gervonta Davis? Because this is my opinion, he would, because he has all the advantages: reach, everything, reach, tactical movement, everything, head placement, everything. He's a
He's a
phenomenal boxer.
technical boxer.
Yes, and what can fluster Tank to where he's going to just be jumping up in the air trying to throw that overhand? A technical boxer that's not going to get down to his level just to throw punches. And I don't see Keith Thurman doing that.
No. But I can see if it keep going on being too long, you got to keep your name out there somehow, some way. And right now, commentating can help. You know what I'm saying? But now he's into the realm of talking smack. You can't keep talking smack so long and you ain't fighting nobody.
Well, he had a fight. He did have a fight.
But you can't be mad he was promised something though.
He was promised something. But that's not on Ugas.
No, it ain't on Ugas. It's not on Ugas, but the only reason I sympathize with him that's because I would feel the same way. I get hired at a job and they told me I was making $26 an hour, and I get in there like, oh yeah, you hired, and I get a check that said $15 an hour. My check wrong. They be like, oh yeah, it's after 3 months. Like, nah, bro, that's not what you told me, bro. I need that bread. You said that you was gonna give me. You gonna run that? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. That happens a lot. Actually.
So and that and that's not that boss's fault, right? It's the company, the person who interviewed me, and the company's fault, right? So, but I would still leave, say, hey, when you get it straightened out, call me back. You feel me? Like, I didn't come here because of $15. I came here because it said $26 an hour. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I understand that. But also, I was thinking, who disrespected Keith Thurman the most while he was really active at his peak? Floyd Mayweather.
Well, by not saying nothing, by ignoring him, basically.
Basically ignoring him to make, and it felt like
he was falling out. But he did it. But he turned around and did it though. He turned around and did it to Earl, bro. He did the same thing.
He did. But
when Floyd, when they gave the belt to Keith Thurman, Floyd was ignoring. Excuse me. Thurman kept calling out Floyd. Floyd didn't see me. Floyd didn't see me. Like how these cats going for Pacquiao now. It was the same thing. As soon as he got the belt, bro, he did the same thing to Earl.
That's true.
And he was ignoring him. He was ignoring him. And then he started ignoring certain fighters too. He would say, I don't see no reason to fight him. He doesn't even have a belt. I don't see like he flipped, like instantly. But I think that's the way he played the game. Like say, yeah, everybody know Keith Thurman is a showman. You know what I'm saying? He know how to, like he would say, he'll sell a fight. He'll talk some mess.
But I was thinking about it like this. He really did feel disrespected by Floyd. He did.
He did. So, he felt like he deserved that shot. Which he did because he was the number one. Yes. But he kept getting skipped over because of that belt.
Yes. So another way I could look at it, take the fight with Tank. Do it. Beat the living hell out of him.
Why you want to do Tank like that, man?
Beat the living hell out of him. And after every round, look over there at Floyd.
Bro, I don't see
I would love that.
I'll be honest with you. If fight happened, I don't see him beating the living crap out of.
No, I'm talking about like boxing circles around him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see, but I do see Tank getting some off because we gotta say, Thurman got rocked. He got rocked by Pacquiao. I'm not saying Tank is a Pacquiao. I'm not saying Tank is a Pacquiao, but Tank. I mean, they are short. You know what I'm saying? So
Pacquiao's
he had some holes. He is, but he still was shorter than Thurman. Remember, Thurman was calling him little raptor arms. Remember that? Remember that? Thurman was calling Pacquiao said little raptor arms. Remember all that stuff? So
I don't know, man.
It could happen. It could happen. All I'm saying is that I don't see him dominating Tank. I
Man.
don't like when I say dominate, bro. You know how people look battered and bruised as the fight go on.
Mhm.
I see Tank eating some punches, but he got a tough face, bro. I don't see it looking like, oh my god, he's about to die in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't see it look like
I
that
don't
because of
see
Thurman's the
that.
way Thurman hits. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna see that. I don't see that either. It's just I see him just boxing circles.
Mm-hmm.
Just every time Tank think he's gonna shoot in with something, jabs
Right.
out there, and him backing up, pedal and doing a shuffle and everything. Tank gonna get mad and try to rush in. All Keith got to do is this, and his head is on his stomach and just pat him on the back of the head. I can see that happening.
Why you made it sound like the movies, bro, where like dude run up and put their head in the you ever see Spaceballs? And he ran to him and he was doing this. He had his head in his chest. He was doing this. You make it sound like it's gonna go down like that, bro.
Yes. Yes. And I can see, man, I just don't see Keith Thurman getting beat by a Cabbage Patch dog, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
That ain't me, Tank. I'm gonna throw my hands up on that one. That ain't me getting it in on you, bro. This boy throwing some jabs right now, boy.
Hey, man, we all having fun. We all having fun.
Yeah, man. It's not no on everything though. But look, it's still if they announced it yesterday, it would be interesting.
It would
because now I gotta watch the 24/7. What they don't call it 24/7 on Showtime, but whatever they call it, I gotta watch it now because I gotta see the preparation that Tank will be making for him. But to the advantage though, 2-year layoff, 2-year layoff. So you know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna work in his advantage. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you. If Thurman gets cocky like how you're talking, you ain't saying he gonna get cocky, but if he get cocky like how you talking and let go of that jab, that man coming in for a problem. It's gonna be a problem. For real.
I don't see Keith let go of the jab. If you look at his past, I want to say past 4 or 5 fights, when he's getting cocky and he's in his bag, he still does not let go of his fundamentals. He does not. It was just something about Pacquiao. It's something about being starstruck by your opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And one thing I can say is this: the more that I hear Tank talk, the more humble I hear him when he talk about kind of his opponents. Unless you start really trash talking him, you know what I'm saying? So he takes you seriously, bro. Mm-hmm. He takes you serious. So like I said, I will be eager to be able to watch those films, that Showtime do and see how he's gonna prepare for Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Because technically Thurman got a good jab, so if Thurman keep that jab out there, it's gonna be a long night. You know what I'm saying, for Tank. Just off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Period. Still on the outside, dance, turning, bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? Get this little combination in there. But the minute he get cocky that he can stand there with Tank, that's what I don't think. I don't think Thurman can stand there. Even though he's smaller, he's not going to be able to trade with Tank.
No, he's not going to be able to trade. That would be absolutely dumb of Keith Thurman to do that.
Yeah,
to sit there and try to trade with that man. He needs to stay on his bicycle. He needs to stay on his bicycle.
He needs to live on it.
And just throw the little
his legs. From the time he come in that ring and get in that corner, his legs better be moving up and down. They better not stop the whole fight. I'm talking about in between rounds. They just better still be moving. Because if he get an opening, he gonna take it.
If he takes this fight, no heavy bag work, all road work, all road.
He got that. That I can't say he got some gas. He got some gas.
He gonna need a lot of gas. He gonna need Supreme.
And I will say this, something that nobody talked about. He got gas, Tank gas that went up too. Nobody talked about that the last fight. Before they was like Tank be looking tired around, you know what I'm saying, round 6 and whatnot. Hey, he didn't look tired at Barrios fight. He was there, you know what I'm saying? He was there. So he's doing I'm not gonna say he did look tired, but he did look exhausted like his other, like most of his fights he had.
I see.
So what I'm saying is improving. That's what I'm saying. He's not
I don't.
Superman. He can't do it over in one fight. But the man, it shows me that the man is taking his win seriously. You know
I
what I'm
don't think
saying? He's
that's
trying to
what it
build up his
was.
stamina.
I don't think that's what it was.
What you think it
I think
was?
it was the fact that he couldn't really figure out Barrios, and he was scared. You know, adrenaline is a hell of a thing, man. Adrenaline,
I get that. It's a fight.
you know, it's a hell of a thing, and it can make you do some things that you don't normally do when you're in the heat of the moment. Like,
But he got caught with some. He got caught with some in that fight, even though people
yeah,
weren't saying nothing. He got caught with some.
like I
But he
guarantee
kept coming though. He did keep coming though.
he kept coming because he had to get it back. He had to because he knew that he was losing.
Right. But versus other fights, versus other fights, he was sweating bullets. Like you know when you could tell somebody like, man, you know, they guard down when they walking up, they got their guard down here. They like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like
panic will get your heart rate up too, though. That's what I'm trying to explain.
I get that. That's your percent. I think, dude, I'm giving him the benefit of doubt of that. I think he's taking that seriously. If he say he won't be chat 135, he trying to do the Floyd, you know what I'm saying, 140, then maybe try 147 later on. Because I don't see him trying 147 right now. I know Leonard Elliott be out there like, we want you, this is that and the third, but you have to take that aspect seriously. You going up to bigger and bigger dudes, dude. You know what I'm saying? Not only if your stamina, you've been training for your stamina at the weight that you are, trying to maintain the weight that you are. When you put that other weight on, that's gonna be different. So you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
but it would be a nice fight, man. Let me shout out the sponsor. Let me shout out the sponsor real quick. Let me go knock that out. Shout out to New Growth Realty, man. You see it at the bottom of the screen right here. If you need a house and you live in Missouri or Georgia, or if you need assistance in Illinois, man, call New Growth Realty LLC. The phone number is 314-448-9113. They're changing the community one home at a time, man. Also, if you need advice, things such titles, if you need to know how to take your name off of a title, things like that, they handle all of that. So be sure to give New Growth Realty a call at 314-448-9113.
All right. With the end of the first round, let's go to the comments. Let's see.
We got B here. What it do, B? He said came in on Spaceball reference. What's up, fella? What's up, man? If you ain't here, he was making it sound like Tank was gonna run up to him like the Darth Vader dude. He had his head down. He was swinging like this. That's how he made it sound. I was like, no, man, I don't see that. Jay Beats, what's good, man? How you be? B said I would try to throw with Tank because of his ego. Hey, they can make you, people can make you, but you still gotta be smart, bro. You still gotta be smart. Say what's that Thurman getting slept 7-8 round? If he don't keep that jab, and that's the question. Do he really still have the gas? It's a 2-year layoff. Like we say, sparring is different than being under them lights. That's a fact. That's a fact. So you may be right.
That's true.
B said, yeah, I don't think he should move up. Still ain't cleaned out 130. Right. Exactly.
He didn't clean out 130.
No, that's what, no. You know what I'm saying? And that's partially of the Mayweather thing when they were saying like Mayweather did this, that, and the third, you know, whatnot. But at the same time, at least Mayweather cleaned out his divisions except one person. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? And that ain't no shot, that's just being real. You know what I'm saying? The fight that everybody really, really wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get into that debate because hey, if you're a champion, if you have the option to, hey, I don't want to mess with him, then you don't have to. That's something like, but I will say that I would like to see them when they were in their prime, when they were young. Yes. You know what I mean? I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's neither here or there now. You know what I mean? Man,
round 2. Tommy Fury is warning Jake Paul about his antics in boxing and all this different type of stuff, saying, don't worry, boy, you're going to get hurt one day.
Yeah. and his son, his Tommy Fury, is fighting on that undercard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tommy done said that. Tommy said that. So,
and they want Jake Paul. They like, well, they said if it presents itself, I think, right?
mm-hmm.
If it presents itself, that Tommy Fury fight him, but this is really to introduce Tommy Fury to the American public.
Mm-hmm. See, I think that Jake Paul needs to go the hell away. He needs to go the hell away. I'm sorry for saying it like that, but he needs to go away probably because I'm a boxing purist. I think what he's doing, yes, it's cool and all to be an entertainer. Think about it, we wouldn't have most of the boxers that we have now if they weren't entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Floyd Mayweathers, everybody who's flashy, who has something to say all the time. Those are entertainers, and I love that. But when you skip the whole process and you automatically start getting what can amount to championship fights as far as the revenue, okay, I got a problem now because you didn't just skipped over some little guy or some prospect in Philadelphia, Jersey, LA, Texas, who's been working his butt off for the past several years, getting eliminated or going to the Olympics or getting eliminated in the qualifiers, doing all his thing, going through Golden Gloves, doing the process the right way. And he can't even get on TV because he doesn't have a promoter.
Or just to get not even the right promoter, just to get the fight that he deserved.
Just to get the fight that he deserves to even be on TV. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem. That is my problem. As far as Jake Paul boxing, Logan Paul boxing, I don't give a damn about them boxing. Go ahead, box until your heart falls out. You know what I'm saying? Do it. But just don't think that people will respect you as a boxer when you're technically not a boxer.
No, you ain't never lied. No, you ain't lying. At the same time, well, this is not the same time. The way I feel is this: Jake Paul came in as a circus attraction. That's how I feel about it, and it was fine. It was on Triller. You know what I'm saying? When you knocked out Nate Robinson, that was cool. Then you had the little circuit act go with Mayweather and Logan. And then now we back at Jake Paul. The thing is, Jake Paul is a pro fighter. All right. And he's not even, if I'm a pro fighter, I won't be taken seriously. And they're trying to count this stuff like it's pro fights. And I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool because it's making a mockery of the system. The system already has too many problems as is. So if he's pulling these type of paydays, make it warranted. It makes me mad when you get a Jake Paul and he's fighting sideshows and he's making all of this money, but then you tell me there's no money when it was time to make a Bud and Manny Pacquiao fight. You tell me there's no money to make all these other great fights that boxers deserve, but you could do this. I ain't trying to hear the subscribers. I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm not trying to hear all the YouTube. We all know it takes investors to invest in a fight to make it happen unless the two promoters have the money themselves. And you telling me that y'all gonna ride this train to the end until he fall out. Now that would make me mad because at some point he got to understand that he's being used. I would rather lose to who's Jake Paul for a fight. I know Woodley. Tyron Woodley. I wouldn't want to lose to a Tyron Woodley. I would want to lose to a boxer.
Yes.
Right? At least I could say them other dudes could beat me. But I lost to a boxer. If he get beat by Woodley, where your career go from there? Fight a boxer. He should be fighting boxers. These should be, and then not only that, it's boxing. Those opportunities should have been held and given out to those boxers who never probably even got that type of payday in their career.
That's true.
That's how I felt about it. Older boxers that not old people, but there's boxers out there that ain't never touched $1 million.
Cotto.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now Cotto got out there at one point in time, but I'm talking about it took him a long time. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that there's boxers literally that deserve that type of paydays. And like I said, there's boxers that we don't get to see because of the other boxers that are out. There's boxers out there that would love to get that type of. Like, why you ain't fighting Andre Berto? Why you not fighting some stuff like bring him out of retirement? Bring him out of retirement. Even though he's on somebody's pound for pound list, I forgot who I saw you on, so I think he's coming out of retirement. But or he should be fighting a Victor Ortiz. He should be fighting no type of Robert Guerrero. He should be fighting those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Instead of fighting these sideshows, and no disrespect to MMA, but we know it just doesn't go well. How many times we got to watch the MMA fighter be over and over again to we're finally convinced that an MMA fighter can really just jump into boxing? Boxers can't do that. Boxers can't just jump into MMA and just win like that.
I mean,
unless you're a freak of nature like Silva and Clarissa Shields. Those are the exceptions, but
the logistics of MMA and boxing are different. You know, glove size, 4 ounce compared to what, 12 ounce, 16 ounce, basically. Gloves, come on now.
Right.
Come on now. Logistics.
Right. But let's go. Let's shoot. Hey, if we took them pills, if we what we wear in boxing is compared, it's called pillows compared to what they wear in MMA. So think if you took a Mayweather and let him put their gloves on, what he did to old boy in that ring, he would have been dead. He'd have been demolished.
Floyd would have got demolished.
You know what I'm saying? And Tyron really is MMA, right? I'm sorry, I don't follow MMA.
See, the thing that
I watch it, but I don't
understand about a Tyron Woodley, Dana White didn't even want him as champion because he's not exciting.
Oh wow!
Because he's mainly a wrestler and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. His thing is ground. It's very seldom that Tyron Woodley knocked out anybody. It's very seldom. He has power. Don't get me wrong, he does. But his main thing and his main focus was the ground game.
I got you.
Like Dana White tried hard to get the belt away from him.
So basically, this is brains over brawn. Because he's a big guy, so he's selling this fight. In boxing, if you're a big guy, you got muscles, people think you really got a chance. And I don't know why. Like, we didn't see Mike Tyson knock out Bruno. I mean, like, that was one of the biggest cats I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? That dude was like real life He-Man, Hercules. You know what I mean?
That's
and
true.
He got knocked down. So like, it's not interesting. I hate that. Like, it be fights where I'm like, this is interesting, but this has become a circus. It's a shame that they're sanctioning these things, and it's not cool. It just shows you when it comes to boxing, money speaks above all. It's not skill, and that's not where it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So boogeymen is the only time that your skill will talk for you, and it could put you in a bad place. That's about it. Your skills are so good that we gonna put you on the rock because it's all about the money. We not finna let you beat the cash cow. So we know Jake got all these good fans and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So we not gonna ruin that. For instance, let me give you the perfect example. We all know Mayweather dropped Logan. And little as he was, he held Logan Paul up. If he would let that boy fall, that would change the dynamic of his fans. And you know why he held him up? So they can probably get another one in. He can keep that fan base and make some more money.
Yes, that's all it was. And there's people out here trying to disprove that. If you go back and look at that fight, dude was slumped, snoring.
Oh, he was asleep, bro. He was asleep. That dude said he was asleep, bro.
Up.
He was holding him up. He is not going to say that he wasn't asleep. He slept him, and it was from a punch. And it was like a payback punch because he came in there welling on Mayweather like that. That's why I believe. Even though you could see them talking to each other in the ring or whatever, but I think he went too far. And Mayweather was like, "Hold on, dude. Oh man, I hit him too hard." You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why he told him to stop throwing the uppercut.
Yeah, he told you can see Reed's lips. Stop throwing the uppercut. Stop throwing the uppercut. But and that was supposed to be exhibition. So just think if Woodley but see. Jake Paul taking chances. So if Woodley coming to tear him out the frame, he just lost to an MMA fight. I would want to lose to a boxer, bro. You would think, and people wouldn't be complaining about him right now. Just think, this is third fight, right? Mm-hmm. If it was against a boxer, this would be the right time. And he actually win, and he would actually win. He'd get a newfound respect. But You know what I'm saying? But it ain't finna happen like that, bro. It ain't finna happen like you keep fighting. Like I say, no disrespect to the opponents. It's just making a mockery of boxing, bro. You got MMA fighters talking about, heck yeah, I'll fight them, give me that payday. Like they taking their eye off the prize.
You know what? That speaks to a bigger problem in mixed martial arts, not boxing. What you just said, that speaks to the problems with MMA, with UFC. If they're willing, name the last time you've been willing to take an L just to get a big payday.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
That's not cool, bro. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not
Yeah, you
cool.
take your eyes off the prize of what you should be trying to go for a championship, but instead you like, forget that. I'll go over and get this payday with Jake Paul. Like that's where it's messing the game up for me.
That's the problem. Because think about it like this: the average UFC champion or championship bout makes about as much as a mid card in boxing.
Wow.
You see
That's
the
messed
problem?
up, but Jake Paul is a evil that needs to be dealt with. So you
he
got me, Woodley. Take him out, Woodley. Get him out the game, Woodley. You
here's
know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Like I hate it. I truly do hate it. But I gotta think about it from the MMA side too, because I love some of them people, man. I love a lot of MMA instructors and trainers and everything like that. And they broke it down. Why fight and bleed for pennies when I could just use my hands for millions?
Facts, but you turn my sport up. Blame Dana for that. Go beat Dana up. Put Dana in the ring. You make some money.
But how can
Everybody
you
comes
fight
to
the
that.
promoter and you get what I'm saying?
It's a conflict of interest. Owner and promoter, all that. That to me is a conflict of interest. That should not be legal. He's your god at that point, bro.
Yeah.
He can stop you from fighting, shorten your paydays. That's not cool. That ain't it. But at the same time, if you're gonna be a promoter, you get what I'm saying though, right? Like it's weird of everybody for people to be like, well, Bob Owner's the owner and promoter, yeah, but he's not the owner of everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is weird, bro. It'd be different if Lions Den over there MMA was a promotional company and you know what I'm saying? Then you had the other little clicks they got over there, whatever. And then it was like boxing, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? This one dude controls your fate. You know what I'm saying?
And your paycheck.
And your paycheck. That's not cool for all these dudes. You know, like that always trip me out, man. But yeah, Jake Paul's becoming a cancer, man. It's time to cut him out. So I'm riding with Willie, man. And I know we roll with this when this was an unexpected topic on the show, but it's real though. Like fighters are taking their eyes off the prize. Even Du Bois, he UK heavyweight. He said if he got the call, he'll fight him. Like that's too much playing, bro. Like you supposed to be worried about a championship, bro. You supposed to be worried about a championship belt, and you want it, man. Look,
but here's the thing about here's another thing. Quote the championship. What if you do become the boogeyman? What if Du Bois becomes the boogeyman?
They're fine, but at least he got the belt. At least he got the belt.
Look,
Keep your eye on the prize.
If you become the boogeyman, who's going to give you a title shot?
Well, that's different. That's different. But he's not. What I'm saying is, just that's a big whatever because I could see that if won't nobody give you that, go get that payday. Simple as that, and turn him out the frame. Tear him out the frame, right? But at the same time, though, that's not happening right now. Du Bois ain't no boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? He's not. People thought he quit on his last fight. You know what I'm saying? And all that, whatever the case may be. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, like keep your eyes on the prize. Now, if you're a champ and you want, go get an extra payday, I ain't mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? Go get your extra payday, come back to boxing. You kept your eyes on the prize, get where you want to be. But we talking about boxers, it's just boxers and just be like, nah, man, shoot, I'll go fight him for woo, 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 la, la, la. And it's just taking the focus off. You know what I'm saying? Next we're gonna have Earl Spence in there with him. What we gonna do? Like, I don't want to see that, man. Like,
Earl in there with him before I see Earl Spence.
That's what we trying to bait out because he's just gonna be the biggest payday ever.
Think about it. What did Logan make off his last fight?
With millions. Floyd? He made millions.
How much did
he didn't make as much as Floyd? He didn't make as much as Floyd.
How much did Floyd make?
I don't know exactly, but no more. But I had it written down.
Close to 200, close to a little over
Yeah.
200 million, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Canelo was going to get 300 million for this fight with Caleb Plant, right?
Well, upwards to 300
Upwards.
million.
Okay. Say, for instance, they market it right with Canelo. Canelo could pull in anywhere between 500 to 600 million dollars off of this fight.
Right, but you got to make it make sense, man. Canelo got a whole fucking country. This dude got YouTube.
Yes, all it takes is for him to get on his YouTube channel and say some stupid stuff about Mexico.
Right. But what I'm saying is, though, that's YouTube compared to a whole country. Mayweather don't got a whole country.
No, I'm saying for the reason how he would make that much money is if one of the posts go on a little thing, say something stupid about Mexico or the Mexican people. The fight is on then.
No, it'll be on. Shoot, Canelo just got to say something. But the thing is, that's a 2-round fight, man. Come on,
have it set up like an exhibition, like they.
Unless he just gonna run around the ring the whole, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna literally run, you know what I mean? But no. But the funny part about it though, if Canelo succeeds in getting all these belts, I can see him taking this as an in between fight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, B, I get what you're saying. We gonna get to y'all, but I get what you're saying. But
all right, that's round 2.
Because we'll keep going. But let me end it with the Canelo thing. I can see Canelo if he's successful in getting all the belts, him taking this as an in between fight until what he know unless he decides to go to light heavy or not. I can see that. But see, the thing is, if he does do it, I'm not mad at him. He completed the major goal. He became undisputed. You right? I can't be mad at. But like you said, round 2 is over, man. Let's get to the comments, bro. E-Dub, what's going on, Brody? What's going on? B said, y'all got Jake Paul messed up. He really take the game serious. That boy always in the ring training. He might be in there training, but he ain't fighting nobody. What are you training for then? This is a different era. These kids come up different. No, these kids are soft, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. That's excuses. So you see right there, you feeding into this new era, like you said. These kids, read what you said, B. This is a different era. These kids come up different. You know what the difference is? Excuses, just like that comment. Ain't no excuses. Let's keep it going. The Paul Bros aren't pros. The celebrity fight. No, I think Jake is actually the one that went pro.
Jake is pro.
I believe Jake is pro. Say what? And if I'm wrong, I could swear he had his pro debut was.
He has a record.
I was like, yeah. Y'all don't respect Willie as a fighter. As a fighter, yeah, but I don't know as about a boxer because I ain't never seen him box. I would know who he was if he had some boxing matches under his belt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Say what says strikes and punches are completely different. That is very much so true.
Yes, it is.
Strikes are their equivalent to like a jab, but they jabs don't necessarily have pop on them. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen the guy in UFC since Chuck Liddell with a stiff jab that just gets you out of there. You know what I'm saying? With a stiff jab.
Francis Ngannou, but he's a heavyweight.
But he's huge though, right? He's huge. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Now, if that dude get into boxing and actually take it seriously and sit down for like a year and get some real training, big as he is, because these heavyweights are getting bigger and taller. F.A. Jabba. I don't care what nobody said. Deontay ain't going nowhere. If you got Tyson Fury, AJ, these dudes are tall and it's getting back to being muscular. You get what I'm saying? So he'll fit right in. He would fit right in. And he don't look like he's easy to knock down. He's a big dude. I think he'll be.
Did you see the clip of him taking body punches while drinking tea? Dude was hitting as hard as he possibly could.
I saw one though where little Ortiz got him though. He made him stop though. Ortiz got him. Ortiz had got him. Like it took him about 10 punches.
It took a while.
Yeah, it took a while. Then he was like, all right. Like he got him. He got him though. Black or Love, what's going on, man? What's going on? Man? Back to right here. All right, B said YouTube is a country, fam. It is, but then like you could, like how YouTube works, like we were just talking about last night. Them guys can have 22 million followers, right? And then only so many watches, right? So many at a time. right? Depending on what time, right? Canelo has the entire country. We're talking about even bad guys who don't like where he's from is watching him. You get what I'm saying? Like at the same time, and he's gonna have the power over it of the broadcasting over it. Like it's different, bro. He bring what I'm saying. He gonna bring more to the table with that than anything.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
How good?
He said Shakur, Devin, and Tank all fighting October. I don't know about Tank. I ain't heard about no Tank fighting in October. Shakur is actually, we announced that. Devin, I don't know about no Devin fight yet neither. But
Devin's fight ain't been announced yet.
Yeah, it ain't been announced yet. I ain't heard Tank. I know Tank ain't fighting. If that's gonna be some September, that ain't gonna be no October. That ain't gonna be no. No, I don't see that. Hold on, I got this right here. Where's it at? Teofimo Lopez, is fighting Cambosis in October in Australia. That's a fact now. Where's that little bit of news? Shakur Lomachenko is fighting December 11th. He's fighting Richard Comey. Then you got Shakur Stevenson fighting Jamel Herring Saturday, November 13th. Yeah. So, but all through, but don't in October you got Deontay and Fury. Then you got Bud. No, Bud ain't fighting October. They probably gonna fight the next month or something. But we do got, I know for a fact we got that. It's somebody else fighting October too, though.
It was supposed to be Bud and Porter, but they moved it.
Okay. But yeah. I don't know about the Tank fight or the Devin, but believe me, as soon as we get that come across the table, we own it. TJ Sports Nation, what's up, man? I said, hey, I had stuff to your channel, bro.
I want to give him a special shout out, man. He was one of the guys that I got to run into yesterday.
Yeah, man, that was a dope vid.
Hey, man, good dude.
Hey, so if you see GMT, that's me, bro. I sub to you, bro. I saw you on a vid.
Oh man! All right, that's.
But one more thing, we did. Yeah,
going into the third round, man.
Third and final round.
Play the clip.
Yeah, I gotta play the clip, man, because we got away from it, man.
Play the clip.
Tyson Fury is hot. Let me give you a little context. He's saying that the C-19 thing was real. Also, it goes into an episode we talked about before about your country backing you. And as Americans, we generally don't back our boxers. It's more of a fan-based sport thing than anything. Me personally, I do go with my countrymen, even though if I know the other boxer is better, I just be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? But this is very, very weird. I want y'all to listen to what this man says. Shout out to Boxing Social. That's the homie. That's where I got this from. Just want to make that clear. This is not my interview. Gotta give props where props to do.
He's just come out of quarantine. He spent the last 10 days in quarantine, which has been very hard for him, being as the character he is. But let me say this much about people saying that Tyson's not had COVID-19. Effie and Jack was had COVID-19. Where everybody in that camp, most of them had COVID-19. Isaac Bow had it, most of the sparring partners, everybody there was ill. Some was in hospital. So I don't know why they're getting this off saying Tyson, he's not had COVID-19. He has. And it's a pandemic, and people would not expect Tyson to fight with COVID-19, even though they would, because they think he's somebody superhuman and things don't affect him. You know what I'm saying? But they do affect him. He nearly put his brother in the Royal Infirmary, couldn't even breathe the ball. So I said to him, okay, because I was a bit of a skeptic to COVID-19. Since Shane told me what happened to him whilst he was ill, I've changed my whole outlook. I wear my mask. I keep distancing myself. I don't bother with crowds because he said that it's a pretty scary thing. Let me tell you something. My kid's health comes first, not a boxing match. And Andy Lee had it. He's had it. And obviously, it's about and nobody could help catching it. So let me tell you, these people, get off Tyson's back. Instead of knocking him, support him. He's doing his country proud. He's doing it to entertain you lot. So get off his back and do the right thing and say, you know what, we're at the back here all the way, mate. Make him feel wanted in his own country. That's why I like America, because they love him out there. It's more than I say about most of these people. But let me tell you this much. I want to thank every true fan he's got. I do. Because you're loyal to us, we're loyal to you. And believe me, Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. So support him and get at the back of him and stop knocking him. The Americans don't knock him, they're embracing him and trying to steal him. You know, but Tyson's British, he said, Dad, I love to come home, I'm a British man. I'm here, I was born here, I'm going to stay here. So, you know, get at the back of him and respect him a bit more. John.
That was John Fury, ladies and gentlemen. That was a trip. Now, that was the total opposite. Usually UK, now I've heard UK fans boo, you know what I'm saying? Like if a boxer say something like, for instance, when AJ wouldn't call out who they wanted them to call out, Deontay Wilder or Fury, they'd be like, boo, they'll boo him. But they always have AJ back. They always, because they put boxing first before everything. They put soccer, then boxing. Boxing in America is the last on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? That right there tripped me out, bro, when he said that. Now, I don't know about the C-19 because we didn't see pictures. He's talking about the end that he didn't went home. He had to quarantine. You get what I'm saying?
Man, this has nothing to do with boxing, what I'm about to say.
Uh-huh.
And I want to preface my statement by saying that I mean no disrespect to anybody who finds this offensive. Okay? The reason why I had a big issue with Deontay Wilder and the whole race thing when he was talking about until this day is because of his ignorance. He's a very ignorant man. If you do the history and knew the history of the Gypsy people, they have been shunned out of majority of the countries that they've been in. They're basically a nomadic people.
Yeah,
they have no home. They have no home. So in Europe, the Gypsy people are looked at like niggas. I'm just going to say it. They're looked at like niggas because they were sold into slavery also. Now, that's not trying to make light of the plight that, you know, our ancestors had in the country of the United States. But one man's plight and another man's plight, when similar in the mirror, is the same thing. It's the same thing. I can understand why John Fury is upset, because this is something that he's probably had to battle with all his life, being a gypsy, being proud of his heritage. Like here, being proud of our heritage, being proud that I love fried chicken and watermelon, being proud that I like sitting on my porch poking a black and mild, things that make us look extra.
No, it don't make us look no way. It's just their perception is messed up.
Yes.
It's us being us.
Yes. They can't handle that. In certain countries, they have the same issues. It's just with different races. Now, back to the boxing side. We love Tyson Fury over here in America. I ain't even gonna lie. We do. Because
he's a showman.
He's very entertaining. And everything that you guys have heard about what's going on in sparring and things like that, this probably could have put a deading to it. Probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna let Slick take over now.
Nah, I feel like I agree with you though that he's a good boxer. He's a great entertainer. That's why we like him, because we as Americans we like I'm gonna say this one curse word, shit talkers. So, and hey, he's good at doing it, bro. From the Ali's to the Mayweathers to, you know, that's what make those guys who they are. And some people can't understand that's part of building the stardom. Some people feel like that's Terrence Bud Crawford's deal. He doesn't talk enough. If he was to talk enough to go along what he was doing with these guys, Terrence will have a whole lot more fans. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I give him that, but I also feel his pain though, that his country should have his back. When he come home, don't be looking at him like he ain't nothing. But to piggyback on what you're saying, doing that whole little deal with, that's how I felt too. Like, how you gonna look at that man like that and just use that card like that because he out talking you? Then that's how I took it, you know what I'm saying? But to add on that the fact that he is gypsy, he said that. He said, I would never, Tyson had said it, he was like, I ain't never said nothing racist. I'm a gypsy. I went through that same thing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I was just stating that we went through the same stuff, but that wasn't racist for him to say, and for it to be blown out of proportion was a major deal. Now, the C19 thing is the thing that's baffled me. I think because they reported it that he had it over here, and then it was reported that he did a second test, did not have it. I think the British is like, we ain't taking no chance. You finna quarantine. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was reported you had it. That's what's gonna happen. Now, that's the only thing. But he's not here. You get what I'm saying? The father's not here, so he's gonna take it like, man, they say you got it, you got it. I'm taking this serious. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know if y'all can leave some comment. Do y'all actually believe that he had C19 or not? And do you think he has to do anything different to beat Deontay? And do you think Deontay has to do anything different or improve upon to take this match? You know what I'm saying? I want to end this show off because what we got, that was at 9 minutes left. We got festivities out in Vegas, man. First foremost, I gotta show this. Let me show this. Gotta show it. Oh, wrong one. Gotta learn to work it. Put it back. There you go. Boxing Social. This is his channel, man. I ain't gonna lie. I get a lot of my UK boxer news from him. He's over there in the UK. Let me move it up. There you go. Boxing Social. That's what it look like, man. I gotta give my boy credit. You know what I'm saying? That's something we do over here. We don't steal nobody work. We always gonna give you your credit, no matter what. You know what I mean? TJ said no, he don't believe it. He said nope, he don't. But we got as y'all know, we're gonna be out there covering the Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence fight. And if you happen to be out there or whatnot, we want to invite you. We got a pool party going on. Okay, see,
I had it at the Virgin Hotel.
Yeah, at the Virgin Hotel, what he said.
On August the 21st, which is my birthday, by the way.
Right, August 21st, pool party at the Virgin Hotel, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's a pre-gaming thing, you know what I'm saying, before the fight. So come on out, kick it with us, bro. We're going to be kicking it. The crew going to be there. Hey, it's going to be nice. Then after that, we're going to be at Level 1 Bar and Nightclub. It's 21 and up, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's on 14. What'd you say?
It's 25.
My bad. 25 and up. From 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's on 1410 South Main Street, of course, in Las Vegas, 89104. You know what I'm saying? It's a dress code, bro. No tennis shoes, bro. You got no jeans. You got to look, hey, on your grown man. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you ain't got to be on that. You come to Dre's, man. Dre's Nightclub. That's DRAIS Nightclub from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, we going to be doing it all day and all nighter for Mr. Polo birthday. You understand me? We doing it big. You understand? Hey, and also Big Shine is going to be in the house. Now, you can go online, Dre's Nightclub, and get your tickets or whatever. But if you can't get your ticket on there, you can get the same discount as buying it early at the door. All you have to do is mention GMT / in the red corner boxing. You'll get that same $40 discount at the door. I believe with that discount, it makes $80 for men and $60 for women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So be sure to check all of that out. You know what I'm saying? Come on out, have a ball. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. You see us walking, don't be afraid. Walk up, say what's happening. All that good stuff. You know what I mean?
And also Sunday, we will be holding a live judges table special edition in Las Vegas. So if you want to talk about everything that you've seen the night before, feel free to come on up and discuss it with us. Heck, we'll debate you.
Yeah, and you'll be on there live.
Mm-hmm.
Live, real in a studio. You know what I'm saying? No BS, man. That will be, like you say, the 22nd That would be at 2851 East Bonanza Road, in Vegas, 89101 from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And special guests might pop up. We can't say who yet, but if you pop at the right time, you might see somebody, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to see. You know what I mean?
Heck, if you hang around us the whole time, you're gonna see.
For real. So make sure
it's big things popping, man.
That's all we're saying. We moving up, baby. And for those who hit that subscribe button, man, we love you. For those who just checked us out, we love you too, man. But for all y'all can do one thing for us, hit that like button, man. It's free, bro. And if you definitely like what you saw, hit that subscribe button on both channels. That's GMT Boxing and In the Red Corner Boxing. It's right behind us. Right there. And I'm gonna ask a couple more questions. We got 5 minutes. TJ said, no, somebody said something about the Olympics. How y'all feel about the Olympic fighters? I haven't really I know we're regardless gonna get a bronze, but now we done moved up to get a gold. So
Duke Reagan is getting gold.
Okay.
Virginia Fox is getting no Fuchs. I'm sorry, she's getting gold. I believe, what is his name? Keyshawn Davis, I think, is getting gold, and Richard Torres Jr. is getting gold.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. What TJ said, I believe Wilder just has to box, not just look for the big shot. He also has to keep Fury from that. Now that's the big thing, the smothering part, because that was the big difference in that second fight that nobody talks about. When you got 270 pounds laying on you, you know he's not giving you a chance to swing back, just tiring you out, man. I agree with you, TJ, man. Hey, I agree with you, TJ, man. Thanks for that one. That's huge. That's huge.
Let me represent for the Kansas City brother in here, man.
I need to put the city on. I got a picture too, man. I got a picture too. So what you saying, yo?
You better not put that.
Saying, bro.
You better not put Aaron Rodgers.
No. We can do. I got pictures.
Hey, that's cool.
I got pictures.
That's cool. I like that. That's cute.
No, I'm playing.
That's
cute. We all know this finna go down, dude. We gonna be talking some football here sometime, y'all. So y'all gonna have to get used to it. But look,
don't be surprised if that's a new show that pops up.
You know what I'm saying?
The 50-yard line with Slick and Polo.
You ain't lying, because we keeping it going, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ATJ, I'm right next door, man. I'm right next door. You know what I'm saying? We practically cousins, man. You know what I'm saying?
But no, y'all, like, don't leave the silverware out.
Oh, here we go. Don't leave the silverware. Right? We ain't finna get into that. We ain't finna get into that, man. Man, I'm gonna shout out to sponsor, man. Hey, shout out to New Growth Realty for sponsoring this episode, man. We greatly appreciate you guys. And like I said, if you guys need a house, you live in Missouri or even Georgia, or if you need assistance in Illinois, make sure you get New Growth Realty LLC a phone call. The phone number is 314-448-9113. They're changing the community one home at a time. Again, their phone number is 314-448-9113. If you need any type of advice, titles, things like that, they can help you in the area too. Shout out to New Grove. All day, every day. That's fam, man. That's family.
Before we cut off, I'd like to say something. In life, Slick knows this because he tells me this. Sometimes being unselfish means you got to be selfish, and being selfish is being unselfish.
Right.
However he says it.
Sometimes being selfish is, sometimes not being selfish is being selfish.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, you have to take time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do things in order to get your mind together. Mm-hmm. Because in life, people are going to tell you all kinds of things. They're going to try to tear you down. Mm-hmm. And there's not always going to be anybody there to lift you up. That's when you have to look on the inside and lift yourself up. I know there's a lot of talks about lifting yourself up by the bootstraps. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about self-love. You got to love yourself. And once you love yourself, you can truly love others.
Yep. And that's the words of 2 Chain Polo. All right. Everybody snap your fingers. No. Hey y'all, we up out of here, man. We'll see you next Wednesday. Oh, special guest Dylan Price. Special guest. We're interviewing up and comer super flyweight Dylan Price. 14 wins, 10 KOs, just got unanimous decision Saturday. So be sure to check that out. Like I said, next Wednesday. And it will be episode 10 for the judges table. Be sure, and if y'all can, share, tell people about us, man. Hey, if you sub up, we sub back. We up out of here, man. All right.
Whoa.
You know what to do. Be easy, all right? 1.